There's a huge problem going on in this world right now, and nobody is talking about it at all. I know it's hard to see right now, but that thing off in the distance, that thing right there has the problem inside it. I mean, let me just go show you really quickly what I'm talking about. We have a problem with junk mail. You see, every single day I will open my door, walk to my mailbox, go open up my mailbox, and find that around 90% of the mail that I've just gotten is junk mail. Junk, more junk. And what do I do with all of this junk mail? Well, I do what a majority of people do. I go outside and I throw it away, or, well, recycle it for the most part, because I try to be a good human. And all of this just seems like a waste, and it is a waste. It's actually a bigger waste than you can even imagine. So I did my research obviously through a Google search, and according to the EPA, or the Environmental Protection Agency, a person living in America will receive around 41 pounds of junk mail. This equates to around 4 to 6 million tons within the USA. Now, how much of that junk mail is actually recycled? Well, only around 40% is recycled, with 60% going into the trash. And to create junk mail, you obviously have to have paper, which comes from trees. And the amount of trees that it takes in order to make this much junk mail is around 100 million trees chopped down yearly. All right, let's just use the back of this. So let's not waste more paper. Oh no, there's a sticker. Got it. And this is what the process of the junk mail life cycle entails. First, of course, comes the trees, because junk mail's made from paper. Then what happens is people come and cut those trees down and pick them up. Then those trees are sent to a factory to be made into junk mail. From that factory, the post office comes and picks up that junk mail. The postman then takes that junk mail and brings it to your mailbox, which in turn you walk down to and you go and pick out that junk mail, which then you take that junk mail and walk it straight over to a trash can. The life cycle of junk mail makes zero sense, and I still don't know why it is a thing here in 2025, because all it is a problem to everyone. Of course, first and foremost, think about the environment. We are literally cutting down 100 million trees a year just so that we can have this, ball it up, and throw it in the trash. And we could be using those 100 million trees for something more beneficial, like, I don't know, building houses. Now, I know to a lot of people, wasting the environment isn't that big of a deal, but the one thing that is a big deal to everyone is wasting your time. You see, I did the math, and it takes me about 40 seconds to walk to my mailbox. And then from there, it takes me about another 20 seconds to realize I need to throw away that mail. So then that's 1 minute wasted every single day on 7 days a week. Now, of course, I understand that the mail comes 6 days a week, but I'm not amazing at math, so I'm just gonna use it on a 7-day week cycle. So that comes out to 365 minutes a year wasted to go get your mail. Now, of course, you don't get mail all the time, especially like when you're a child. So what I did was I said from the age 18 till about when you die is how many years you'll be wasting getting that mail. And I took the age of 72 years old as being the ending of the time that you get mail. So that comes out to about 54 years of mail, which from 365 minutes a year of 54 years of mail, it comes out to around 19,710 minutes of wasted time getting your mail. Now, this comes out to about 328.5 hours a year of wasted time, or 14 days of your entire life is wasted walking from your mailbox to the trash can. So this is a huge problem. And I know what you're thinking, here's another guy on YouTube that just has some problems but doesn't have any solutions. Well, you would be wrong, because I do have an idea on how we can solve this. What if, and call me crazy, instead of having physical mail, we switch to digital? And for all those people that still want to get physical mail, you could still get it, but there is an option for you to opt in to only get digital mail. This is sort of like how my local grocery store has an option to opt in for digital receipts rather than paper ones, so that when you go to checkout, you just put in your phone number, and instead of them printing you out a useless receipt, it just updates it in the app. And you're probably thinking, we already have this. It's called an email, you dumbass, and it is literally already filled to the brim with spam mail. Well, what if instead of your personal email, there was two different types of emails? You still keep your personal one, but then there's an email that's tethered to the US Post Office directed only towards you. It's sort of like how you currently have your mailbox out in front of your house, but then you can also have a PO box, which is more secured and more tied to just you. So what if instead now, yes, you have your personal mailbox, which again is filled with spam, sort of like how your mailbox is filled with junk mail, but now you have your own personal post office email, sort of like a PO box, where in this email, only things that are important will be sent there, like bills or documents that you need. This way, it's gonna make it easier for you to know that, yes, you still have your personal email filled with junk, but anytime mail comes into that email box from the post office, it's going to be something of relevance and importance, and you need to look at it. And I know you're thinking that the workers at the post office will then lose their jobs if everything's digital. Well, not really. That's because things like packages from friends, loved ones, or something that you bought will still need to be shipped. But what happens is now these packages are going to be shipped more efficiently, because all of those workers aren't going to be wasting their time shipping junk mail. But Logan, the post office is going to be losing out on money, because people that ship junk mail, or just mail in general, pay money to the post office in order to have it sent. Well, the thing is, you could still make money from having junk mail sent to that digital mailbox. Those people are just going to be paying a premium to have it sent. No longer is it going to be 30 cents for a stamp, but it's going to be like $2 or $3 per each sent item. So the people making this junk mail are going to think twice about if they truly need this to be sent through the direct post office email, or if it can just be sent to your personal email as some spam or junk mail that you already get. And trust me, there's still a lot of people that will pay to have that junk mail sent to that email. Now, does this solution have zero issues or hiccups? Well, of course not, because there will always be some kind of problem when you're doing something like this. But the crazy thing is that there is this word in the dictionary called adapt, where you adapt to any problems or issues that occur and make changes. But I will tell you that this idea is sure of hell a lot better than me wasting all of my time walking to the mailbox just to get trash and throw it away. And not only just me wasting my time, but us wasting cutting down those trees, workers wasting to pick up those trees, workers wasting their time to make the junk mail, workers wasting their time to pick up the junk mail and then drop it off into my mailbox. It is all literally just a big waste of time and resources, and is a problem that I don't think we should have here in 2025 and should be fixed. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Junk mail sucks. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next video, I'll catch you later.